Welcome into Drew's Daily Diamond for Friday, November 15th, 2024. I am Drew Martin breaking down the slate of games. Friday night lights, 4 college football games coming your way, all nationally televised prime time matchups. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree, what your picks are for tonight, for this weekend, Saturday college football, Sunday NFL. All is welcome, guys, and feel free to throw out any questions as well, as we'll answer them as the show goes on. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. First game up, 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific from Fort Collins, Colorado. Time for the border war, the 125th meeting for the Bronze Boot. It's Wyoming and Colorado State. This on CBS Sports Network. Looks to be 46 and a hook, 47 as the total. Colorado State -9, -9.5 as the home favorite. They do come in 6-3. That's the Rams. Wyoming just 2-7 on the season. However, this Wyoming team, they've covered 4 of their last 5. They're starting to play some better football here. This is a team that the Cowboys have had 3 losses by 4 points or less. So kind of if it went more of their way, this might be a different type of point spread. I was looking towards them sidewise. They did get a little bit of a spark offensively after a quarterback change a couple weeks ago. And sure enough, they scored 49 points last time out. I mean, last time Wyoming scored 49 points in a game, that's probably when like Josh Allen was taking snaps for him. Granted, it was against New Mexico, but it's not like Colorado State's defense is absolute lights out. Colorado State has covered 6 straight games, though. That's what's keeping me off of betting the Wyoming side. I just don't like to step in front of good trends like that, a team kind of cashing tickets there. So instead, guys, I'll go over this after this total. 46 and a hook, a low total in modern day college football. Talked about Wyoming and the offensive spark here. Colorado State should be able to score as well. So in Fort Collins, we're starting off the Friday slate up and over 46 and a half, Wyoming and Colorado State in the border war. We got next one up, 8 p.m. Eastern time, ESPN2. It's North Texas, the Mean Green, and the UTSA Roadrunners, 72.5 being the total here. North Texas, -1 to as high as -2 point road favorites. We get UTSA 4-5 on the season, fighting for a bowl bid here. Their quarterback, Owen McCown, he's actually the son. You might remember his name, Josh McCown, an NFL quarterback. He's got a 20-4 touchdown to interception ratio. This guy can really throw it. They've scored 89 points the last 2 games, and they're up against North Texas here that last time out, I actually bet the North Texas Army over the total, and it was just a frustrating one to watch. It really was as a sports bettor. But when you kind of grade it out, though, they had 2 interceptions, the Mean Green did, in the Army end zone, meaning going to score a touchdown. They also got stopped on the 1-yard line, so I think the final score looks a little bit worse than it really was. I think both of these offenses go fast tempo, look to throw it around. I think both of these two teams are going to go up and down the field. I mean, UTSA, we touched on their quarterback ratio. They've also scored 89 points the last 2 games. These 2 teams combined to go 13-5 in their 18 games so far this season to the over. It's the Alamo Dome, controlled climate, fast track. I know 72 and a hook is a tall ask here, guys. But let's go Mean Green and Roadrunners up and over 72.5. So we got 2 totals to lead us off here, both on the over. Got 2 games left, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific hour. We're heading to the former Pac-12 conference battle, now Big Ten conference battle. UCLA, the Bruins, and the Washington Huskies. This one on Fox, Husky Stadium, Seattle, Washington, 47 being the total. -4, that's the Huskies, is the home favorite. Washington comes in 5-5 on the season. UCLA just 4-5. An important one, really, for both teams. Washington, though, when you look at their schedule, they only got Oregon left. That's number 1 ranked Oregon. So if they're going to want to go bowling, this is likely a key win for them here. And Washington so far, I mean, they're top 25 across the country, even though with a 5-5 record. Top 25 in the country, yards per play margin and yards per game margin, meaning they're outgaining their opponent, but it's not translating to wins all the time. UCLA, 6-1 against the spread, their last 7, 3 straight outright upsets. So both of these two teams have things to kind of look positive for. UCLA, their quarterback, Ethan Garbers, is playing better. The problem I have with UCLA here, guys, is one, they're going up against Washington, and Washington home road dichotomy almost isn't enough. I mean, they're 5-0 at home. They're 0-5 on the road. Big Ten teams traveling 2+ time zones. No is greater example than the Washington Huskies here. Well, they're at home where they haven't lost yet. And their quarterback, Will Rogers, he actually got benched by head coach Jed Fish in the last game. They lost big on the road to Penn State. But I almost feel like it was one of those moments. It's like, yo, wake up. We need better play. He's a good quarterback. You know, he's, I believe, Mississippi State's all-time leading passer. I think he actually comes back here, has a good game. I don't love stepping in front of UCLA. They're playing better football. But overall, guys, I think Washington's the play here. I think they win it probably something like 30-20. Somewhat competitive here, but I think they win by margin. Let's go on the Washington Huskies at home, -4. This is one game left. It's the nightcap here, Houston and Arizona. A reminder, if you could comment below, it helps out the algorithm, guys. I'll be in there chiming in with you. Any type of pick, any thoughts are more than welcome. Helps grow the show, and smash that like button if you're liking the content. I'll recap. We did have a down night on Wednesday, 0-2. We did one push, and then Thursday actually don't know the outcome. So for Saturday morning show, I'll get updated on the recap here. But yeah, going daily on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Drew's Daily Diamond will be in with the Saturday college football and the Sunday NFL coming your way. So stay tuned for that. Check out Premium Picks, WagerTalk.com, experts page, Drew Martin for the weekend premium client picks. We get 10:15 Eastern, 7:15 Pacific, the nightcap Friday Night Lights, Tucson, Arizona. It is Houston and Arizona, the Wildcats. -2, -1.5 split line, depending where we're shopping, 46 being the total. Houston comes in 4-5 on the season, Arizona 3-6. So their last grasp here to make a bowl game. You know, Houston's an interesting handicap. Their head coach, Willie Fritz, new head coach, you know, he's old school. Wherever he's gone, he's kind of like built the program up, you know, from the ground. So he's not one that's going to like change a whole lot, but as the season goes on, you could almost pinpoint it. They're going to become a better team. They're likely to be a better team next year than this year, and 2 years from now than next year. That's just the way I view it. Willie Fritz, one of the best coaches in college football, in my opinion. And sure enough, they've won and covered 2 straight games. They've actually won 3 of their last 4 in Big 12 conference play. And this is a Houston defense that just held Kansas State under 100 yards rushing. That's a huge feat there. So I think they're playing better football. I'm not looking to step in front of Houston by any means. In Arizona, yes, they're at home off of a bye. I don't think that's enough, though, guys, to be commanding a favorite price tag here. I mean, this team has lost 5 straight games. They're 1-8 against the spread. They're the biggest money burners, the worst team to bet on in all of college football. 1-8 ATS, -15 points a game against the spread, meaning the odds makers have not been able to drop the price tag on Arizona down enough. That's something I can't get past. Their last game, they just lost 56-12 to UCF. I don't think it will be that bad at home, but I don't think they should be the favorite here. I think this is wrong team favorite, guys. We'll go best bet for the show in the nightcap. Willie Fritz and the Houston Cougars +2. We'll put the 2 in our pocket, like them on the money line as well. But Houston +2, best bet for the show. In recap, Washington -4 over UCLA. We're on UTSA and North Texas, the Mean Green and the Roadrunners over 72.5. And we're starting off with the border war over 46.5 in Fort Collins, Colorado, Wyoming, and Colorado State. That does it for Friday Night Lights, the 4 games in college football. This is Drew's Daily Diamond, going daily. WagerTalk YouTube channel. We'll be back tomorrow, Saturday college football. Come back and join us. Smash that like button, comment below. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Thanks for tuning in.